Iowa General Assembly started today in Des Moines. Republicans now hold a larger majority in both chambers, which will help them accomplish their legislature goals.
The party's main goals include tax cuts, gun rights, and public money for private schools. Last year, Governor Kim Reynolds' controversial plan for school vouchers failed to advance in the House. Now, some educators say it would reduce their already scarce funding.
Well, we have known that that was going to be one of her top priorities, and in fact, we've heard will be the first week. So the Senate should see that legislation immediately. It's unfortunate because they're pitting schools against each other.
Republicans say vouchers give families the option of school choice. Republicans have controlled both legislative branches since 2017.